There is no shortage of budgeting apps in today's fintech world, all with different features and different focuses. In this video review, we're going to examine two popular ones, YNAB and Rocket Money. Both apps focus on budgeting and cash flow management, but their purposes and uses differ significantly. Let's look at the individual features of each app to see if you can decide on a clear winner. Spoiler alert, by the way, we think that there is a clear winner. First up, what is YNAB? YNAB, short for You Need a Budget, is an app with a loyal fan base focusing on one central theme: proactive and intentional budgeting. The app uses zero-based budgeting to ensure all income funds have an assigned purpose. YNAB has recently emphasized the concept of giving every dollar a job by labeling it as the method behind the app and replacing its previous 4 rules. In addition to revising their 4 rules, which seemed restrictive to some users, YNAB came up with 5 spending questions to guide users in their budgeting endeavors. What does this money need to do before I'm paid again? What larger, less frequent spending do I need to prepare for? What can I set aside for next month's spending? What goals, large or small, do I need to prioritize? And then lastly, what changes do I need to make, if any? From the first time you land on YNAB's homepage, it's clear that they emphasize a goals-based spending approach. YNAB is available on the web for iOS in the App Store, devices with separate apps for iPad and iPhone, and for Android in the Google Play Store as well for mobile devices. All right, next up, what is Rocket Money? Well, Rocket Money is part of the Rocket group of companies, the most famous of which is Rocket Mortgage, which I'm sure you've seen many commercials for. Before being purchased by Rocket, it was branded as Truebill. Rocket Money helps you take control of your subscriptions and your bills through automated features. This primary focus has stayed the same even from its origin as Truebill, which started in 2015. Rocket Money uses traditional budgeting to provide a breakdown of everyday spending, a list of recurring bills and subscriptions, alerts for upcoming bills and changes in trends from prior months, and with over 5 million users, Rocket Money has a base of people who want to get control over their finances, especially recurring cash flows, and they're willing to pay for that help. Rocket Money offers a free version, but we'll focus on the premium version in this specific review. The central theme of gaining control over your money is very evident through Rocket Money's website. Rocket Money is available on the web, Apple App Store, and Google Play. Okay, let's jump into round 1 of our smackdown between YNAB and Rocket Money, talking about their best features. Let's start with YNAB. Ability to customize. The overall user interface and functionality of YNAB are reminiscent of a spreadsheet, which makes sense because of its original origin. YNAB started as a spreadsheet and has kept that ability to customize different pieces that suit your budget needs. In YNAB, you're able to customize your account names and ordering, whether you want to link your accounts or enter information manually, your primary category groups or categories and ordering, payees, including setting rules for naming in the future, and your financial currency even, including the format of the currency and even dates, depending on your specific region. YNAB even encourages adding emojis and fun names to make your budget unique. Also, community and education. YNAB's loyal following, who aptly call themselves YNABers, share their financial wins and get help from others through various online communities. In addition to its robust customer support team, YNAB has an official Facebook group and a dedicated Reddit forum. The YNAB website is an excellent educational resource as well. It offers extensive articles, live and recorded webinars, and other ways to learn about money. It also has goal-focused cash flow management. The mantra, give every dollar a job, doesn't solely aim to determine how you'll spend your money. YNAB is also about setting goals and prioritizing real-time trade-offs to decide how you want to use your money. Categories can be used to set aside money for financial goals, such as saving for an emergency, an upcoming family trip, or a wedding. On a more granular level, targets are individual goals that can be set for each category. Of course, to meet some of your big goals, you need to manage your everyday spending, and targets help you do just that. Also, sharing budgets. YNAB's great for that. Families will appreciate how easy it is to share budgets with other family members through YNAB Together. Your subscription includes budget sharing for up to 5 different people. You can even set up budgets for your kids to help them learn the value of money and share their budgets with them, without them seeing your overall family budget, that is. Now let's get into Rocket Money's best features. Ease of use and setup. It's fast and easy to start using Rocket Money to track your expenses. They offer a 7-day trial to check it out, and you can immediately see a breakdown of your cash flow for the last few months. You can adjust the categorization and customize alerts, but the initial setup only takes a few minutes to do. The most time-consuming part of linking your financial plan is through their partner Plaid. Net worth and big picture. In addition to gaining clarity on your cash flow, you can link other investment accounts and manually include other assets to see a big picture view of your financial life. Rocket Money even allows you to link your home value to Zillow, which is a great feature too. Many families hold a significant portion of their net worth in their homes, so this is definitely a value add. Automated help through subscriptions and bills. The most unique feature of Rocket Money is, of course, its ability to help you monitor and cancel subscriptions and negotiate bills. Rocket Money excels at identifying recurring transactions regardless of their frequency. Separating these recurring subscriptions allows you to identify ones that you no longer use. Plus, it goes one step further and helps you even cancel them, all within the app quickly. Bill negotiation is another similar feature that Rocket Money offers to those with premium subscriptions. However, if you want Rocket Money to negotiate your internet, phone, cable, or other bills, there is an additional fee. Credit scores and reports. Since Rocket Money is owned by a company primarily focused on providing loans, it may not be surprising that they offer credit scores and reporting. It's helpful to monitor and track your credit directly within the budgeting app, especially if you're looking to buy a home or you need loans for another purpose. Before we discuss some areas for improvement with each app, please consider using our affiliate links below if you decide to go for either one of these, YNAB or Rocket Money. We receive an affiliate commission if you use our links, and that revenue helps us make more videos just like these. So thank you for considering it. All right, let's keep the smackdown going and talk about some areas we found that were lacking in each of these apps. Both YNAB and Rocket Money are actively updating their apps and providing new features regularly, but there are still a few areas of improvement for each one. So first up, YNAB's areas for improvement. Cost. A full-featured budgeting app comes at a cost, and YNAB is one of the more expensive budgeting apps. The monthly plan is steep at $14.99 per month, and if you choose an annual plan, you'll pay $109. However, this is one case where it will quickly pay for itself if you can manage your cash flow more effectively. Also, reporting is lacking. YNAB users complain that the reporting is not as robust in YNAB as some of the other budgeting apps out there. You can track cash inflows and outflows, review trends, calculate your net worth, and filter transactions based on specific criteria, but that's about the extent of the reporting. Also, manual net worth tracking. While tracking the big picture view of your financial life in YNAB is possible, it'll require some manual entry and upkeep. Currently, YNAB only allows you to link budget accounts, like your checking, your savings, your credit cards. You can add tracking accounts to track your net worth, but those must be manually entered. So, for example, if you have an investment account, that's not going to be easy to track in YNAB. Now let's talk about Rocket Money's areas for improvement. Lack of clarity in pricing. One of the biggest complaints about Rocket Money is its lack of clarity when it comes to how much a thing costs. You won't even find pricing on its homepage. That's not cool. You must dig into support questions to find the subscription cost and pay what you want fee of $4 to $12 per month. If you want Rocket Money to negotiate bills on your behalf, they also charge a fee of 30 to 60% of the first year's savings, which is actually quite high. There have been quite a few complaints about this aspect of Rocket Money. Again, originally Truebill where they had some angry customers over this. In fact, there was a formal complaint placed to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau alleging unfair, deceptive, and abusive trade practices. And that's not good. Anyway, next one, short trial period. If you want to try out the premium version of Rocket Money to see if it will work for your family, you'll only have 7 days to decide before paying. This is one of the shortest trial periods for budgeting apps and significantly shorter than YNAB's 34-day trial period. Also, no investment tracking here. Rocket Money's big picture view of finances is quite limited. It doesn't have the functionality to view your underlying investments, so it is limited to tracking your net worth only. However, this is more than YNAB currently offers, so that's important to note. So, when we put YNAB and Rocket Money against each other, which one wins? If you want to gain control over your cash flow in a way that promotes a lasting change, YNAB is the clear winner. It requires dedication to ongoing budgeting, but rewards you with clarity over where your money's going. Focusing on goals and intentionality helps you foster a better mindset around money that puts your goals first. However, Rocket Money may be the best option if you've got a lot of subscriptions and high internet and phone bills that you need to keep managing and trying to reduce. But overall, YNAB beats Rocket Money hands down in almost every other category. YNAB is a great solution for managing cash flow, tracking progress toward financial goals, and fostering an abundance mindset. To experience a free trial of YNAB or Rocket Money, please use our affiliate links below or click the links in our video description. Commissions from these affiliate links help us grow this channel, so thank you so much for considering it. For more inspiration on your family financial independence journey, check out this next video right here that I'm punching over and over again. Carpe diem.